Student loan repayment is not fucking fair. Is this thing on? Fuck, dude. I got a call from Ed Financial Services speaking on the behalf of the United States Department of Education to notify you that you have a past due balance on your account. A past due balance? Well, that's odd because I'm pretty sure I set up autopay far long before any of this would have become a problem. But then I log into my account and it doesn't seem to be true. And the error, I would have to venture to say, would be on my part. Who else is there to blame here? I mean, there's a lot of people to blame for a lot of things, but for the auto pay to not be set up, that was probably, most definitely, my fault. No one to blame but me. Here I thought all I had to worry about today was cleaning my kitchen and my living room and doing some laundry. But that's not the only thing I have to worry about. I have to figure out how I'm going to pay the past due balance of $1,075.76. And you would think that since I am almost 4 years out of college at this point, that I would have figured out, how can I financially support myself during a time of student loan repayment? Wrong. You'd be wrong to assume that I would have that figured out in 4 years. Fuck. They're lucky. I'm lucky. Everyone's lucky that I'm not in a darker place. If this had happened a week ago, whoa, let me say, whoa, it would have been different. Thank God I've been doing my meditations and meditated this morning. Thank God I'm just doing better than I was a week ago, okay? All right? If you think you got it bad, you probably do. We all do, especially if you're living in the United States. How united are we though? Let's get back to that. Is that true? I think we're united in pain and trauma. Speak on that now, whoa. So if anybody has just a few $1,000s laying around that you're not gonna use and that you could give me risk-free without hurting yourself, I do have Venmo, Cash App, and direct bank deposit options for you. I'll even take a check or cash. Any form of payment that is not from my bank account will do. Legal, of course. Unless it's off camera, you know what I'm saying? If it's off camera, we can do a little something. No. And the thing is that's embarrassing, which we're not gonna dive too deep into the self-deprecation related to my spending habits for the last 3 to 4 months, actually, when my student loans should have been paid. How much money I've spent on food, how much money I've spent on other extracurricular activities that maybe weren't necessary when there's thousands of dollars due to the government. And you know what bone I really have to pick with? Mr. Biden, Mrs. Harris. Yeah, I have a bone to pick with you because I was told that I was gonna get $20,000 of my student loans repaid by you and your friends up at Capitol Hill. Is that where the president is? I don't care. At this point, I don't care. I just want the $20K I was told. You said, oh yeah, apply for it. We'll get it for you. Don't worry. We just have to get past the Republicans. Just apply and get all the hope that you will be able to make financial moves for your life and for your future in a really big way because we're going to give you thousands, tens of thousands of dollars actually. To a lot of people, not just me. Millions of people all over the country applied for this and regained hope. Just a little bit, that they would be able to make some money moves for themselves. But that didn't happen, as we now know and are suffering from the consequences. And guess what? Now it's an election year, and oh my God, Trump might be president again. All these fun things. What the fuck is going on? Actually, what's happening here? Okay. We're not gonna panic. You know what we're not gonna do is panic, because if we panic, things will just get worse. Can we avoid things from getting worse? At this point, I don't know. In other news, though, did you listen to Nicki Minaj's Bigfoot? Or Megan Thee Stallion's Hiss? We need to do a cross-study analysis of those two songs and their relevance, and also what it means for pop culture and rap music and music in general. Look it up and then get back to me. At the end of the day, I'm a Barb. I'm also a huge Megan Thee Stallion fan. So this is really fun to me. I don't really know what's going on, but that is something fun to think about in between cries that I have regarding the amount of money that I have to pay back to the US government that doesn't seem to have my best interest at heart. Thank God for pop culture. We got some shit to figure out, okay? Just wanted to check in. Just wanted to let you know that it does get worse. Whatever, I'm turning this off.